Do you want to grow your own delicious potatoes at home? It is easier than you think. Imagine digging into fresh, farm fresh potatoes right from your backyard. Whether you're a beginner or a gardening pro, you can harvest a bountiful crop with just a little know-how. Let me show you how to get started. This was my children's project where they planted these potatoes, and after some time we were able to harvest and enjoy them. They planted these potatoes from a bag of supermarket potatoes which had gone off. So instead of throwing them, we decided let's plant them and see if they're going to grow, and they ended up growing and we had a good produce, which shows you can also involve your children in gardening and they're going to enjoy it. So what's the best time to plant your potatoes? The best time to plant your potatoes depend on your climate. So aim for early spring, about 2 to 4 weeks before last expected frost. Potatoes tend to love cool weather, and think about temperature between 7 and 21 degrees. And if you're in warmer climates, you can also plant in late summer for an autumn harvest. So when is the best time to harvest your potatoes? Timing is everything. For new potatoes like small tender tubers, harvest about 2 to 3 weeks after the plants flower. Well, if you want full-size potatoes, wait until the foliage begins to yellow and die back, usually 2 to 3 months after planting. In summary, if you want mature potatoes, make sure you wait until the plants have fully died back. If you want new potatoes or baby potatoes, make sure that you harvest when the plants are still green and flowering. So what are the best tools to use to harvest your potatoes? You can use garden fork or pitchfork, which are perfect for a small area, but if you have a larger area, you can use a shovel or spade. So for my harvest, I used a fork to be able to scoop out the potatoes from the ground. So you carefully insert the fork with the spade a few inches away from the potato plant to avoid damaging the tubers. You gently lift the soil and loosen the potatoes from the dirt. Work slowly to prevent bruising or cutting the tubers, and as you can see, this is how I've been doing to harvest my potatoes, and they turned out okay. So as you can see, I've got small and big potatoes, and all these potatoes were planted at the same time. So yeah, I've got a variety of shapes and size. As you can see, some of them are like baby potatoes and some of them are like mature potatoes. Not sure why that happened. If someone knows why, could you let me know in the comment section below, please? So once you've harvested your potatoes, make sure you gently scoop or lift the dirt out of the potatoes. You can use a brush to brush off any excess dirt, but avoid washing them immediately to prevent them from rotting. You also need to cure the potatoes. This is by storing in a cool, dark, well-ventilated place for a few days to toughen their skins. The ideal temperature for curing your potatoes should be around 7 to 15 degrees with high humidity of 85 to 95%. And you'll need to leave them for 7 to 14 days. Once the potatoes have been cured, you can go ahead and transfer the cured potatoes and store them in a cool, dark, and good ventilated area. This is the amount of potatoes I was able to harvest out of the few potatoes that my children planted. If you've enjoyed learning how to harvest and cure potatoes, don't forget to like this video. You can subscribe to our channel for more gardening tips and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your potatoes harvest stories in the comment below. I'd love to hear about your garden successes. I'm planning to plant more potatoes and onions in this area, so I'm just preparing the ground, so watch out for that video. It will be coming out soon. If you don't mind sticking around, you can go ahead and watch the video while I show you how to harvest kale. Thank you so much for watching and happy gardening. Remember, with a little patience and care, you can grow your own delicious potatoes right at home. Until next time, keep growing and thriving. Bye.